the diagram for how governor works. So here is the governor controller, and then we have the actuator, which is the fuel pump of the engine, and then the fuel pump will supply fuel to the fuel valve or the fuel injector, and then the fuel injector will send fuel to the engine to create combustion, while the engine so um, turns either the generator or the propeller of the ship. So the engine is the prime mover. So in this diagram, so we are using generator as an example. Okay, so this is how the governor works. So the fuel is supplied to the engine, but before it is supplied to the engine, the governor will control the fuel supply to the engine. So how? First, since we have here the engine, if the engine is running, so there is also, we have a flywheel on the engine. So the flywheel of the engine, you can measure the RPM of the engine using the flywheel. And then in the flywheel, we have a magnetic pickup or a speed sensor. So magnetic pickup unit, speed sensor. So the speed sensor will sense or will check the RPM of the engine. So depending on the speed of the engine, so the governor will react. Okay, for example, if the rated speed of the engine is around 1,200 RPM, and then if the engine will increase to 1,300, so the magnetic pickup will check that the RPM has increased, and then it will send a signal to the governor. When the governor accepts or reads the signal, then you will see that the governor will check that the engine speed has increased, and then it will send a signal to the actuator to decrease the fuel supply to the engine, and then to the fuel injector, fuel valve, and then through back to the engine. So if the engine will decrease in fuel, so the engine will also slow down until it will reach until it will reach back to its rated speed, which is 1,200. So babalik lang siya sa normal speed niya, and then masisend ulit ng magnetic pickup, and then pag na-check na governor, uy, tama na yung RPM niya, then so the governor will maintain the fuel supply now to the fuel pump or the actuator, and then back to the fuel injector and to the engine. So that's how the governor works. So let's see what is inside the governor. So tingnan natin kung ano yung nasa loob ng governor para ma-check natin o malaman natin paano niya nako-convert yung signal mula sa magnetic pickup natin, paano niya nakuha yung signal, and then ano yung nangyari sa loob ng governor, paano siya nakapag-react para i-adjust niya yung fuel supply natin papunta sa engine. Okay? Okay, so this is a simple diagram of what's inside a governor. Okay? So first, we have here the fuel supply and the fuel to the engine. Okay, so pwede tayo magsulat siguro. Diba? Walang lumalabas. Okay. So pwede tayo magsulat. Kulay pula. Okay. So this is the fuel supply to the engine. And then this is the fuel supply to the engine. Ito yung fuel supply mula sa tanke, mula sa mga pumps natin, and then ito yung papunta na ng engine. Okay? And then here we have the fuel rod. Okay, this is the fuel rod. And we have a valve here, fuel control valve. So pag bumagsak itong ating fuel rod, bumaba yan, pumunta sa baba. So yung fuel control valve natin is nababawasan yung nag-close siya konti. And then pag nag-close yan, so yung fuel supply natin is nababawasan papunta ng engine. And then, pag umangat naman yan, fuel rod, pag umangat naman, so mag-open naman tong ating fuel supply, yung opening natin sa fuel opening natin. So, yung nag-control ng fuel opening natin is this fuel control valve. And then, yung fuel control valve naman ay tinutulak nitong ating fuel rod. Okay? Okay, so that's first part. Okay? And then, since ang fuel rod natin, yung ating fuel rod ay nakakonekta dito sa ating linkage. So, pag itong ating linkage is umangat or magbibigay ng nag-a-adjust, yung linkage, syempre, yung fuel rod natin is nag-a-adjust. So, yung linkage natin is parang seesaw lang yan. Di ba? Sa gitna. So, aangat dito. Pag umangat dito sa right side, bababa naman dito sa left side. Pag umangat sa left side, so bababa naman sa right side. So, ganun lang yung ating linkage. Parang seesaw lang yan. And then, yung linkage natin is nakakonekta sa fuel rod. And then, yung fuel rod naman is nakakonekta sa ating control valve. So, pwede nating ma-adjust yung fuel opening natin depende sa ating linkage and the fuel rod. While from the linkage naman, connected naman itong linkage natin sa speeder rod natin. Okay? So, speeder rod. And then, meron tayong force ng ating speeder rod. Meron din tayong spring sa taas na kumukontra sa kanyang pwersa sa ilalim. Okay? So, itong ating speeder spring, pwede natin i-adjust yan para ma-achieve natin yung rated speed natin. So, for example, 1,200 ang rated speed natin. So, pwede natin adjust itong speeder spring para makontra natin itong speeder rod. Okay, so meron lang tayong knob dito. Ito, pwede natin ikutin yan. Manual. So, pwede natin ikutin yan para ma-adjust natin yung spring pressure natin. Kung kailangan ba magdagdag o magbawas ng spring pressure. Okay. While ito naman thrust bearing natin, ito. And itong flyweight natin, itong thrust bearing natin, konektado naman siya sa flyweight. Okay, meron tayong dalawang flyweight. Okay. Umiikot yan, yung flyweight and thrust bearing natin. So, paano ba yan umiikot? Okay, tingnan natin. Yung may picture, may GIF ako dito kung paano umiikot yung ating governor. Okay, like that. So, yan yung umiikot natin. Ito yung ating, ito yung umiikot. Ito yung ating flyweight. And then, ito yung ating thrust bearing. Okay, so ganyan yung ikot niya. Okay, so iba lang yung pagkagawa ng pagka-manufacture ng design na to kasi nasa baba yung kanyang flyweight. Habang dun sa diagram naman natin is nasa taas yung flyweight. Pero, the same lang din yung ikot niya. Pag ganyan yung ikot. Okay, so balikan natin dun sa diagram. Okay. So, yung thrust bearing natin at yung flyweight, umiikot yan. Umiikot ng umiikot ng umiikot. Okay? So, for example, habang umiikot tong ating thrust bearing and flyweight, so, pag nakita na kuha ng pickup sensor natin na bumilis yung ikot na, for example, yung ating rated RPM is 1,200 RPM. Okay, 1,000. Okay, mahirapan ang magsulat. Okay, 1,200 RPM. Pag nag-increase yung RPM ng makina natin, yan yung set point pala natin, 1,200 or rated speed natin. If ever na nag-increase yung ating RPM, magbibigay agad ng signal ang ating speed sensor or yung ating pick-up sensor sa ating thrust bearing. And then, ikot siya ng mas mabilis. Siyempre, kasi bumilis yung ikot ng makina mo. Okay, so kung ikot siya ng mas mabilis, itong flyweight mo is matatapon sa gilid. Through centrifugal force, di ba? Mas mabilis yung ikot niya, mas matatapon yung ating thrust bearing pa gilid. Outside, ang tawag ito, palabas. Okay? So, i-erase ko muna to. Pag yung ating flyweight, okay, pag itong ating flyweight is naitapon palabas, itong connection naman natin dito is aangat. Di ba? Pag angat yan, nandito na yung ating thrust bearing. And then, since yung thrust bearing natin is connected dito sa ating linkage, yung linkage naman niya is magaganyan. Di ba? Parang hihilahin itong ating speeder rod ang ating linkage pataas. And then, yung kabilang side ng linkage is babagsak naman. And then, yung fuel rod niya is babagsak. And then, magbabawas siya ngayon ng fuel opening. Magbabawas siya ng fuel opening dito sa ating fuel supply. Kasi magko-close itong ating valve. Di ba? So, pag nabawasan yung fuel supply papunta sa engine, hihina din yung ikot ng engine hanggang sa bumalik yung RPM niya to 1,200. And then, masisense niya ulit ng ating pick-up sensor, ng ating speed sensor, hanggang sa babalik din yung ikot. Yung ikot din ating thrust bearing is babagal din siya. Kasi yung ikot ng makina ay nakadepende. Ang ikot ng thrust bearing ay nakadepende sa speed sensor natin. So, kung yung speed sensor natin is bumaba yung speed doon sa sensor niya, so babalik siya dito sa kanyang original position. And then, yung flyweight natin is babalik din dito sa kanyang original position. Na ganyan. And then, babalik yung linkage sa original position, fuel rod. And then, yung opening natin is babalik sa original position. So, mag-open ulit siya. Magiging ganito ulit yung kanyang mechanism doon sa loob ng governor. Okay, so yung opening natin sa fuel is babalik sa normal. Okay, ganun yun. And then if ever naman na yung speed natin is bumaba ng 1,200 RPM, so masisense agad ito, bababa siya ng 1,200 RPM, masisense agad yan ng ating pickup sensor, and then yung pickup sensor is magbibigay ng signal ito sa thrust bearing. So yung thrust bearing natin is iikot siya ng mabagal. Pag umikot siya ng mabagal, yung flyweight mo is papasok sa loob kasi hindi na siya masyadong malakas yung tapo niya. Diba? So, pupunta na sa loob yung flyweight natin. And then, yung connection na dito papunta sa thrust bearing is gaganyan, babagsak. And then, yung flyweight mo is babagsak na sa ilalim. Pag bumagsak yan, babagsak yung ating speeder rod, aangat yung linkage. And then, yung fuel rod naman dito is mahihila pataas. Pag nahila yan pataas, magdadagdag ng bukas yung ating fuel opening, and then mas rarami yung fuel na papasok sa engine natin. Pag rumami yung fuel sa engine, syempre lalakas yung combustion, and then bibilis yung takbo ng makina. Okay? Pag bumilis ng takbo ng makina, babalik siya sa rated speed niya na 1,200, and then magbibigay na ulit yung signal ng signal yung ating pickup sensor papunta sa ating thrust bearing. So, pag nakabalik na siya sa kanya rated speed, babalik din yung position ng ating thrust bearing sa kanyang original position na ganito. And then, yung ating speeder rod, linkage, and fuel control valve is babalik din sa original position, and then mag-normalize na or papantay na or hindi na magbabago ulit yung ating fuel opening. So, ganun lang yung trabaho ng ating governor. So, siya lang yung nagpo-control dito sa fuel opening natin. So, depende sa speed ng engine. So, iikot yung thrust bearing and then yung flyweight matatapon or papasok kaya dito sa loob ng ating or mas tatapon palayo, depende sa speed niya. Okay, and then magre-react agad dito hanggang sa makontrol natin yung fuel opening para ma-maintain natin yung speed ng ating engine. Okay? So, that's how governors work. So, I hope na may natutunan kayo sa video to. So, mabilis lang na video to, pero I hope that the students and the aspiring cadets will learn from this video. Thank you so much, and God bless. See you on the next video.